This is Randy Havens, and you're listening to Tickin' Out, Break It Down.
Let's go out.
Man, boy, it been a motherfucking hot minute.
Woo!
Whole month of September.
Fucking summer vacation's over, bud.
Oh man, dude, we got to get back at it. This is getting ridiculous. The people are getting pissed.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I mean, I guess the last one we did. Fuck, I don't even want to know. It was over a month ago.
Drunkard's Lullaby, I believe it was. Yeah. I don't know if that was the last one or not.
It was a long time ago. There's a lot that went on since then, though. We've been doing. I'm busy. You're busy.
I'm not busy. I'm just retarded.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are excuses, but
right. Yeah. I mean, you have a kid. Like, come on. Like, what do I got? You know what I'm saying? I got shit, bro.
Well, I mean, yeah. No, it's. We took the end of the summer off. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but it's heavy. Yeah. It's heavy fucking sports season.
Yes.
Fall's coming.
Fall's here. Fall's here.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, it is here.
It's 65 here in the eye.
It's a nice day today. When the sun's out, it's nice. It's warm. It's a little toasty, but goes down early, and it gets cool.
Oh, the best.
Got the windows open at night now.
I mean, it was nice yesterday. One of the most beautiful fall days of all time yesterday. I didn't even check the goddamn weather. We go disc golfing this morning. Motherfucker, I thought a tornado was coming down. Soaked, dude. I was waterlogged, man. My shoes were heavy, man. And I saw a
Snapchat, and I mean, it looked like it was coming down pretty solid.
Oh, dude, it was like we were just standing there looking for disc, and it's like, did we try to hide under trees, or are we so soaked that that's just own it, dude?
Well, and that's the thing. When you're out doing something like that, it happened to me a few times golfing. I've never been through like a rainstorm disc golfing yet.
Oh, dude,
it's got to make it. It's got to make it terrible because the wind,
plus you can't throw.
Right.
And we were, dude. It was sprinkling on hole number 8, and it was thundering in that. And I was like, here it comes, dude. That motherfucker coming. And it never let loose until hole 17. And it just and we were tied.
And we
had
close.
To play 18. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we had to play 18, and we shit the bed because I threw my drive off 18. God dang Butterfinger there. Pow, right there in the trees. I just let it go. Gone. Didn't even look for it. Said fuck it.
Although you were probably so wet at the time, it probably wouldn't have mattered.
Right. Oh, no doubt. And then Buxton, my homeboy, he fucking laces one about 10 feet from the fucking hole. I'm like, dude, how did you do that?
Shit. You playing doubles?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, doubles. And me and my roommate, Corey, versus Buxton and Zach, but we call him MLB because he used to play junior college baseball. Just call him MLB. He's fucking, he's out there, dude. That's my dude. He can fucking lace it. But I do feel good to be back in Iowa, man. But I'm telling you, 2 weeks ago today, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Man,
that was probably one of the longest weeks of my life.
It was, dude. And it doesn't even, like, I can't believe it was 2 weeks ago.
Not necessarily in a bad way.
No, I know. I mean, I know I was shacked up in your basement, which is zero fun for everybody. But, dude, I can't even, man, I still haven't been able to fathom how tremendous those, I don't even know what it was, 6-7 days, dude. It was unfucking real, dude. It was.
Well, Al, get ready to fathom it. Get ready to recap it because we're going over it today.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you.
I want to start from the beginning. I want to hit everything. We're going to go day by day.
Oh, well, yeah, you got to help me out on days after Sunday because it's a little blurry. But, man.
Yeah, there was some bitch days in there. I had to take a day off.
No, there was nothing wrong with that. I mean, Sunday night we took off, too. I slept from 7:30 p.m. to 11 the next day, and I was just like, all right, dude, I needed that bad. But anyhow, man, I mean, straight up, dude, want to thank you and Caitlin, man, for hooking up. You guys are the motherfucking best.
We'll have you anytime, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Van got to dap up with him. But, man, to start it all off, I'll tell you this, man. So my flight left September 12th. That was a Thursday evening. And so
And what was your route?
From Moline.
Yeah.
No, I got it. And fucking, so I work 6 to 6. It's 2 in the morning, and I wake up, and I can't go back to bed, dude. I get in my car and put my playlist on and start. It was like a kid on Christmas, bro. Because I was working half a day, so I was working from 6 to 12. Gonna maintain at the house, get my fucking bag ready, and then drive to the Quad Cities. And so, dude, I'm going nuts, dude. I can't even, man. So get done working at noon. Flight leaves at fucking 4 something, I believe. And I was like, well, I'll go get my hair cut. I'm going to get some Chinese food, and then I'll lay down. Couldn't lay down, dude. I was like standing up, walking around, dude. Couldn't take it. So anyhow, I'm driving to the Quad Cities, and flight gets delayed. I was like, all right, that's fine. I'm halfway. It's a 40-minute drive. I'm halfway there. And then I got high priority Gmail alerts. Like when something, if it's like direct deposits or like credit fraud, I get like this crazy sign go off on my phone.
Okay, so you check it right away.
Yeah, and I hear that, and I'm like, fuck, what the hell was that? And I looked down and said, flight cancellation. And I was like, you got to be shitting me. So I pulled off in Bluegrass, Iowa, took the exit there. And thank God I had a 3-hour delay in Chicago. Like between, if I would have got that flight.
Right. And the flight from the Quad Cities to Chicago is nothing, right?
25 minutes, dude.
Okay. So you're just jumping on and saving yourself a 3-hour drive.
Right. And parking. I could leave my car there. I don't got to leave it in fucking, that was $120 swing of anyhow. So pull off at this BP, aka British Petroleum there, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like, do I wait till tomorrow? And I'm looking at my phone. I plug O'Hare Airport into my phone. It said 2 hours and 58 minutes away. I was like, fuck, because my flight left at 8:15 out of Chicago.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, dude, I can get there by 6 o'clock. Fuck it. Filled my tank up, dude. Got me a beef stick, 5-hour energy. Fuck it. I was like, fuck it. And so I start rolling. And so I text, you were the first person I texted. I said, flight canceled.
Because I got
that. You're not going to believe, like, dude.
I got the flight cancellation from you. You're like, flight canceled. And my first instinct, because I get so much bullshit from you all the time.
I know. I know. I'm sorry.
I've got to the point where I thought anything you say, dude, any text that comes in from you that could be something serious, I'm automatically brushing it off like I don't give a fuck. If it's really serious, he'll call me. I don't care.
Right. Dude, so I said that, but now I'm stressing because I hate driving to Chicago. Oh, my God. And so I'm driving, and I can't text and drive, dude, because I can hardly drive. I'm a C+ driver. I can't, dude. The only thing I do when I'm driving. You need all
your focus when you're going.
Yes, and I don't have my glasses on, and I'm blind as fuck. I'm like, God. So I call up the stack boy, old reliable. I said, yo, my flight's canceled. You got to, and I'm trying to, well, this is what made me nervous. I'm looking at my email, and it's from United saying about the flight cancellation and that.
Right.
And it said, would you like to start your itinerary from Chicago and just delete that flight? And I'm trying to hit yes, or like whatever it was. And it kept saying unavailable. So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, do I not have service or what? So I call up old reliable, old trusty, young stack. I'm explaining to him. I was like, he knows all my information. I was like, you got to call United and just say you're me.
Right.
Like, figure out what's going on here. So he figures it out. He's like, dude, you'll be good. They said you'll refund you for the flight, which I just got yesterday. $130 straight cash. We might put that on that teaser later. But so I'm thinking, like, the whole way there, I'm stressing out because, dude, when you get into Chicago during rush hour, 8 lanes, dude, it's fucking nuts. And I'm trying to, like, position myself for exits. Like, okay, I got to go here.
Right. You're trying to think ahead. Like, where do I got to go? How do I got to get over? When do I got to get over?
Dude, and these cars are like Barry Sanders, 97. Just in and out. I'm like, dude. And I'm just trying to maintain, dude. I'm going to speed limit, dude. Don't have my glasses on. And I'm telling you, dude, if I don't have my glasses on, I can't even see the exit signs. Jesus. So I got my phone. It's telling me, get in the right lane. And so like I got to panic real quick. I'm looking around, dude, head on a swivel like a cornerback. And I'm like, what the fuck? So fine. But when I'm in that traffic, I'm like, dude, I got to leave my car somewhere. Fuck, dude.
It hit you.
Yeah. So I was like, because me and Mark had only went there one time, and he had to leave his car there for a week. And I was like, I got to show. So finally, dude, I find this place, Blue Sky Parking, man, and $180. It was going to be $75 to keep my car in Moline. It ended up being $180 in Chicago. But they took the bags out of my car, dude, put it right on the bus. They didn't treat me like I like the top cracker.
Fuck yeah.
So I get to O'Hare, man. I'm like, thank God. Like, just sat down in my seat, and I was like, or at the airport, just sat down. I was like, all right, dude, I got time to kill. Just maintain, and I'm going to relax. And so I had checked my bag online earlier, $30. Check my bag. But they're thinking I'm coming from fucking Moline.
Mm-hmm.
So I go up to the thing. She's like, you can't take that on board, like at the kiosk before you go through TSA and shit. And I was like, the hell I can't. I was like, I checked this already. She's like, you got no tag. And I was like, I understand that. But I explained to her my situation. And she was like, not getting tough with me, but like trying to make me feel stupid. And I was like, can I talk to somebody else? And I get it, dude. Customer service at an airport has to be the most stressful job in the world.
And it's got to suck. But,
yeah.
I mean, you signed up for it, and you showed up for work.
Yes,
so do your fucking job.
Right. So I go to United Customer Service. The lady was so fantastic and just, it was awesome. Gave her my bag, had my backpack on, and she's like, yeah, go ahead. And I was like, dude, after that, it was just such a gratifying moment. Just thank you. I'm here. I'm maintaining. Right. I'm good. Dude, give the lady my ID at TSA. Cute little fucking black chick, man. She was smoking. And she looked at me and said, well, happy early birthday. And I was like, man, this is going to be, dude, I just smiling, dude. Walking through there, I go to Whack Arnold's, a.k.a. McDonald's, get something to eat. Dude, it was $9.55 for a Big Mac meal. I got the double cheeseburger meal, and it was ridiculous.
Well, let me hold on, Al. Fucking, I never go to McDonald's. We don't.
It's overrated.
We eat at two spots. Chick-fil-A, which the one in Monroeville is closed right now, fucking killing me.
Why?
And
renovations there.
Renovations, sir. Yeah.
Damn.
They're redoing it. So I gotta wait till mid-October. And then
holy shit.
Like Chipotle. Those are our two go-tos. But
yeah.
we went on as well. Yeah, we went on a trip to North Carolina a few weeks ago. And we at one point, we got the baby with us, so we had to stop at McDonald's because he needed to eat.
What, he get the nugget meal or what?
Yeah, he always gets nuggets. Buffalo sauce guy.
All right.
But we stopped because it's nice and easy. We know they're gonna have like a changing table in the bathroom and all that kind of shit. So you just pull in, and
right.
The wife's like, "Well, we got to get some. We just can't sit here and feed them." And I was like, "Fine, we'll get some." It's been at least probably a year since I've had McDonald's last. And I go up and I'm like, "Give me a double cheeseburger." I said, no, just onion and pickle, please. And then fries, and she wanted a sweet tea. He's like, oh, you just want to make out a meal? And I was like, sure, do it. Fine, whatever. So I go, at this McDonald's, apparently they bring your food to you. And I don't know if that's a thing now, but they gave me a number to sit at the table.
Oh, wow. Man, maybe they were busy now.
So I filled up. I got her a sweet tea, and I sit it down, and he's bringing the food over. And I grab the backpack, and I go to shift it and move it out of the way. And I knock that sweet tea everywhere. And it's a
big guy, like
cup.
The 45 ounce.
It's a big cup, and it's full. She didn't drink any of it yet. Everywhere, as he's setting the food down, and I'm just like, Jesus.
Oh, dude, I'm good for that.
I felt terrible. I opened up my fucking cheeseburger. It's a fucking single.
Damn,
they didn't even put the fucking second patty on it, smothered in ketchup. Like, I was like, I just want a pickle and onion on it. Like, that's it.
How do you not get ketchup on a hamburger, though, Tick? For real. I mean,
I don't. Ketchup's not a condiment for me, Al. I don't use it.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
I just don't.
Wow.
On nothing. But anyway, yeah. So
cool.
after I saw that, I was like, yeah, fuck it. Clean up that fucking tea.
Yeah, that's what you get.
I was fucking pissed. But anyway, that's why we don't go to McDonald's.
Man, that got me mad. Yeah. But I mean, dude, you're talking to the league leader of knocking over drinks. Like, dude, and
I've seen it happen.
Sober, drunk,
I've cleaned
in
the
public,
carpets afterward.
out of public. Like, I remember watching the Little League World Series with Mark at Three Rivers one time. And, dude, hit a home run. And I go to dap him up and just punch his beer directly off the table, dude.
Yep.
Like,
Doesn't
fuck,
surprise
man.
me one bit.
And that was our first beers. So
You're just a big guy and you just fuck.
I lose
Not aware.
control of, I'm not, I'm dumb, but I don't know.
Anyway, you're at McDonald's at the airport.
So
Go
I'm
ahead,
eating.
sorry.
No, I'm cool. And so, finally get to my gate. And I'm like, yes, I'm watching. It was the Eagles-Panthers game, I believe. I think it was Eagles-Panthers. I can't remember.
Sounds right.
And so, I don't know if you ever flew United before, but they have 5 boarding groups. I think that's standard with every airline. Like, one's your OGs, 2, 3, 4, and 5's your peons.
Right.
You know what I mean? Load
Yep.
and last. Well, I was bringing my boarding pass up on my phone, and it was 538, which means the 38th row, which was the last seat in the back,
Right.
whatever. And then I bring it up again. It said, A5. I'm like, fuck, A5. So they gave me an upgrade for the canceled flight.
Okay.
So I'm supposed to load with the ones, and I'm not paying attention. And so I load with the 5s, and dude, oh man, I wish I would have got these guys' names. They were coming back from Key West. These two, they probably
They were together?
Yeah, dude, they still had the button up fucking tropical shirt on.
Jesus.
So I'm getting on the plane, and look, these guys are thinking, oh, this is the middle seat. Wow, this dude must not have showed up. We're going to have leg room for the whole way to Pittsburgh. And here comes the biggest dude in the airport. I looked at him, dude. I was like, I'm sorry. That's all I could say was I'm sorry.
Be like, I know I'm big, but that's my seat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. Like,
and you were in the middle.
Yes. Oh, yes. In between them, dude. They thought they ever wrote
Like, you guys, man. Did somebody want to switch me? You guys want to jerk each other off on the way or what?
Yeah. I was thinking about skiing them just to make them feel better, but I could just see it in their eyes. Like, someone let out, and I was like, dude, well, bitch at the motherfucking air traffic at Moline, because this is why I'm sitting here, bud.
Right. And if you thought you were, come on, you knew it was too good to be true when it first,
right.
Like, you were like, is no one sitting there? Is no one sitting there? Is really no one sitting there? You know it's coming.
Yeah, dude. I had my big old backpack on with, like, I got my shoes in there. So, like, I'm trying to stuff it under, and I can't get it on. I'm like, man, these guys are going to kick my ass. So, and I can't sit in a plane seat to begin with because my legs are too long. So I'm sitting there, and I also forgot to download songs onto my phone before the flight.
Rookie move.
Yeah, big time. But, so it's like, put your phone in airplane mode. We're circling around the fucking gate. I'm like, dude, fuck that. I got my mobile on. Like, dude, if we fucking crash because I'm downloading songs, I don't give a fuck. And so, oh, dude, I forgot about this. We're out there on the gate, and they're like, we have just shut down all eastern ramps to take off to the east. I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, we'll let you know what happens.
So you were assuming you're getting canceled again.
Yeah, I'm ready to go back in the motherfucking airport. I'm like, man. And so I took my headphones off, and I'm just listening to the commentary from the back, the backseat pilots there. And the guy's like, you know what? I bet we're going to fly to North Carolina to miss this storm. We'll get down there to Raleigh, and then we'll bang up to Pittsburgh. We'll probably get there by morning. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to hear none of this shit.
Who are you, sir? You're sitting in the back. Shut up.
But, dude, he had his radar on. He was like,
he had his fuck your radar. Fuck your radar.
And
You're
so,
a pilot.
Exactly. And so they're like, we'll update you with when we know what's going on. Well, dude, there was no update. Dude, we just start circling to take off. I'm like, dude, I don't even know where we're going. Like, they never said nothing.
Somebody hijacked this plane?
Yeah, dude. I thought someone had a box cutter, went up to the fucking top here.
We're getting to Pittsburgh tonight. I don't care.
Yeah, dude. The dude stayed at the Holiday Inn Express last night and just took off. But then the pilot gets on and was like, yeah, we got Chris Skies here to Chicago to Pittsburgh. We'll be there 12:35 local time. And I'm like, yes, dude. So finally, dude, my heart is full. I'm feeling good, man. I get to Pittsburgh, get off the plane. man, I'm just looking around. I'm like, yes, dude, I'm motherfucking home. After all this chaos, man, I am motherfucking home. Getting baggage claim, dude. Guy was rocking, and it was funny. The first dude I see had the denim fucking tuxedo on, and I was thinking of you, dude. And I was like, man, dude, get my bags, go out, and there's the motherfucking stack, man, dude. And I was like, oh, dude, I couldn't, man. It was a top 5 moment of my life up there with Steelers Super Bowl wins. He had a playlist already, man. We're driving. Get to your house, dog. You're sitting outside like a little kid, like a dog on the porch. And I was like, there he is.
We're talking like Thursday at 2 a.m. I'm like, grinning ear to ear. I'm like, dude, they're going to be here any second. They're going to be here any second.
Oh, man, pulled up, seen you outside. Didn't even grab my bags. I was like, man, dude, hugged it out with you. And I was like, yes, dude, yes. Like, there was no more stress. Like, it was all gone. I have nothing to worry about.
We had a weekend ahead of us.
Yes. Yes. And what a weekend it was.
Oh, a week.
Well, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. I was living in the moment so much with every single night. Like, okay, so I'm in your basement, your man cave kicks ass. First time I've been there, sitting down. Mark pulls out a bottle of Hennessy, and as much as I love hip hop and hip hop culture, Hennessy fucking sucks. But him and Ben think it's funny to buy me a bottle of Hennessy.
You sure sucked it down, though.
No shit. So me and Mark are passing the Hennessy back. You're pounding the cold ones, and I'm watching Cops. And I was like, dude, if I'm hanging out with my 2 best fucking friends in the world, this is what we do, dude. We're getting drunk and watching Cops. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we had that single. It was that 24/7 Cops channel, and then there's the 24/7 live PD channel.
Dude, and it's just Raw City. It's Raw City
all day long.
So I'm sitting there, like I said, I was living in the moment so much, and I was drunk as fuck. I got drunk faster. Fuck, it wasn't even jet lag, man. I just get fucked up.
Yeah, what time? It's hard to remember, but I mean, we had to go to bed late. You didn't get here
4:30. 4:30, because I was like, I'm gonna wake up at 9, and I'm waking everybody up.
Right, and we had disc golf planned for the next day.
Right, disc golf, and dude, when did Funk show up? Did he show up Friday morning?
It was Friday morning, because I think he was doing a few things Thursday, and we woke up pretty early Friday. We got some breakfast in us.
Yeah,
we were hanging out.
The heat.
Yep, cooking up bacon and eggs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Funk showed up right after we ate breakfast.
Yep,
and he was already 2 cheese to the whip.
We had oh man, all weekend. All weekend.
First time I'll get to it, but the first time I've ever lost my mind on a friend. Like, couldn't take it no more.
Al, it was controlled and it was appropriate.
Yes, it was. It was, yeah. Okay, no, we'll get to it.
But yeah, we had the seltzers rolling early. Funk showed up and we started talking. We were like, well, what the fuck? I mean, we're going to play disc golf, right?
Exactly.
So we got that. The 4 of us went down. We met DeRosa over there.
Right.
And through Monroeville, threw some discs at Monroeville. That was a good time.
It was. I made a long putt there. I still think about that every now and then. And then
I remember that
jumped on my back and I wasn't ready. It just completely collapsed me to the ground.
Well, let me tell you. Yeah, this was what gear Funk was in the whole time. Al you were like, oh, dude, we need a spotter. Funk, not even saying a word, man. Dead sprint, like a 100 yards up, sitting there, throwing it, watching. If it went in the woods, he'd jump in the woods and have the disc before the next one was thrown. Yeah, like he was ready, had every
slot receipt.
He was like, yours is there, yours is there, yours is there. And then he would run back full fucking speed to the tee, full speed, pick up a disc, take 5 seconds worth of time, and then fucking throw it. And I'm like, dude, you could like take a second to like breathe if you need to.
Dude, he was just I think he was just as happy to be home as I was.
Oh yeah, he was having a blast.
You know what I'm saying? It's so
man, we rolled 2 versus 3 there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you guys played well. Mark played good. You played good. DeRosa, who brought 1 disc, he played good.
Yeah, he played good for bringing 1 disc. He only had 1 shot shape, and that was it. And
right.
He had to make the best of it. But yeah, that was a fucking good old time. And then I think we came back here, hung out.
Yeah, and that's when, dude, I was like, oh my god, like, because like I said earlier, like I was living in the moment so much that I would forget about what we were doing the next day. And I was like, dude, it's pretty much my party at the Salt tonight. Like,
Yeah, it's
Oh
Friday.
my god,
Like,
yeah, dude.
we're
Like,
having a great day. It's like 1:00. We're hanging back here. Like, fuck, awesome. Oh wait, we're going to the Salt tonight.
yeah, dude. And so, man, we had to put Funk in the trunk.
Oh,
yeah,
well, that's
he was
right.
too fucked up.
So
Dude, I got a snap of that. That's 5 fucking
Ugh.
star, dog. It's still
so
safe.
Caitlin was DDing,
Right,
and
the best.
we
The
also
best.
had the kid. So like we have to fit a car seat in there. The Prius could barely handle you without anybody else in it.
There's a lot of room. You'd be surprised. But then I was like, oh yeah, the kid has to sit behind me. Like, I got to give him leg room too.
Right. And yeah, Al didn't get on leg room. So we took
Yeah, what the fuck?
I forget. I think we took Mark's and we packed the baby up. She drove. Me and Mark sat in the back, you sat in the front, and then Funk got the back.
Right.
And we went down there. We dropped you off at your mom's, and you hung out at with your parents for a little bit.
Dude, it was my pa wasn't there yet, but it was me, Funk, Mark at my house, and I probably got drunk with my mom 3 times in my life. And so we get there, dude. I checked the Bat Cave out, which is completely renovated into like a family room, which made my heart
nice
hurt.
now?
Oh, it's fucking beautiful down there.
A lot nicer than it was when you were living
Yeah,
there, huh?
no shit. It's not as gangster. I will say that it lost the gangster feel. Like, coming to the cave, dude. You know what's good. But so my mom had a bunch of beer. I was like, hey, let's start drinking, mom. Like, and dude, she was about it, man. And dude, at one point, because like you had to go do your thing,
right?
And we were waiting for you to come back. And man, my mom was sucking them down, not like probably like 5 deep. And she's telling us stories. She's talking shit on me, like how my mom is, dude. My mom will run me into the ground with shit talk, dude. And you showed up, and I kind of felt bad. I was like, man, I don't even want to leave. Like, this is tremendous. And so we're going, and my mom looks at me and goes, hey, me and your dad might stop down if that's okay. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's okay. Come down, dude.
Right.
And I didn't think they'd ever want to come down to the Salt. And man,
they showed up though.
Yo, we get to the Salt, dude. Packed. Everyone dapping me up, taking pictures with people. Like, for Rose's, I guess Rose is making me a fucking. I got pictures of everyone that showed up.
Right.
She's making me some kind of collage, and I was like, God damn, dude. And Sarah and Oz roll up. Sarah's got balloon. I was like, man, this is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy.
Well, let me tell you one of the first memories I have of the Salt, because I walk in and my sister was in there for a little bit, so I was chatting with her in the corner, and we're hanging out. There's a few people around, and my mom came in and was talking to me for a little bit, and at some point she goes, "That kid behind us is sleeping against that pole and drooling, sleeping against the pole, like the support beam and drooling."
Yeah, the red one right by
and
the
I
pole.
turn around, sure enough, it's Funk, and I'm like, "Oh boy." And I mean, I'm talking 6:00 in the evening.
Yeah.
This is early. And I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be a long one.
I saw him. I was in the front of the bar. I think I was at the jukebox there. And I saw him and I got Mark and I was like, yo, dude, like, what are we gonna do? And so
I think I talked to Mark at one point too, and I was like, what, like, Rose cool if he could go, he needs a nap.
Yeah. Well, dude, fucking Rose and Mark went up, took him up to the house. He maintained. He came back down and was a trooper, dude.
But yeah, they showed up like 45 minutes later, and he walked back in with them, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like I didn't expect him to come back.
No,
and he wasn't. I don't know, man. I don't know if he splashed some cold water on his face or something, but he snapped out of it.
Sometimes you need that shit, man. And
you need a breather, and
yeah, you know what? Sometimes the fresh air outside the Salt. Fucking but hey, dude, I see my mom and dad rolling. My mom's buzzing. I see my dad. I ain't seen my dad in 16 months. I'm like, motherfucker, like my dog, fucking, drinking beers and he buying me shots. I've never drank with my dad, dude. My 21st birthday, I drank with him at the Moose, and I got fucked up, and he was pissed. And then like a few months later, we were going to the beach, and I was at the Moose again because that was my spot for a minute. And my dad was like, we're leaving for the beach in the morning. Don't get too fucked up. Better be home by 7. I wake up at Beidle's house because he was coming with us. It was 9:30. And he was fucking livid, dude. and that was the last time I've ever drank with my dad. And man, I didn't know he never played shuffleboard before. Never played it.
Oh, that was some fun.
And he, dude, as precise, and he loves stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
he's a bowler. He's probably like a dart player. All like the barroom skill games kind of thing.
Right, because that's him, man. That's him. And I was like telling him how to play, and I was like, we got the first game. We won 4 in a row. And then I forget who beat us, but I was like, that's it. He was making shots. He knew what he was doing. I was like,
well, you guys
Dad.
beat me and Dave, I think, right?
Yeah, first game. First
Wow.
game. I got a picture of you and my dad.
And actually, that's a tough one because me and Dave usually get up there and run things for a little bit.
Right. No, first game, and then we lost. And he goes, what do you want a shot of? And I was like, what? He bought me shots of Jameson, dude. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is, man. And just sitting with my mom and dad. And, dude, my mom was talking to you. My mom, you've been texting my mom. You got her on Snapchat or something?
I've been text calling for a while, Al. Where you been?
Yeah. She was all about some Corey Clausen, man. And it was just so much fun to, like, I mean, I've been dumb. I've thrown a lot of chances away. And just this, but for my mom and dad to see that the people who I hang out with and for you guys to see them too, I was like, this is, man.
Well, that was probably one of my favorite parts. I've seen your parents in passing. I've said hello, brief talks, but like we've never sat down and actually bullshit. And multiple times that weekend. Yeah, it was phenomenal. I loved it, man. That was probably part of my favorite, talking to your mom and dad.
Oh, dude, yeah, and we'll get into, like, we've still got days to go.
I know. We're only on Friday now.
So hold on, dude.
Go ahead.
I was just telling my boy about this. Sarah brought the balloons down, so I'm sucking helium down because I love doing that shit. And then there was a concrete weight in there, but it looked like it was a candy apple in a wrapper. I thought it was a candy apple. I was going to bite through the wrapper to bite this shit.
And I threw it away the other day.
Thank God.
And I was like, something fucking heavy in here. And I pulled that out. Like, what the fuck is this?
I thought it was a concrete ball. I go to bite into it, dude, and thank God I didn't catch the top of it. I caught the side of it, and my teeth just slid off. And I was like, what the fuck was that?
And I you've been popping bottles with your teeth for years.
Yeah, dude. It was concrete. I was like, what the fuck? And I will say, that was the only night I blacked out. And I tried sleeping on your fucking recliner.
There's 2 things I got to bring up now. The first, Al, we took a fucking guitar to the Salt.
Dude, I don't remember. Man, but Funk, I remember Funk's interception. Funk's interception. Something else.
Right. So
go ahead.
We took it in. We were playing a little bit. I played like maybe 2. I played very few songs so far.
I know that we played Saltsburg Inn because everybody was singing the chorus, and I was like, "That's all I wanted to do."
Yeah, I've seen that on Instagram. I think Becca put that up. There's a clip of us. But it kind of all blurs together at that point of the night. But
the liquor got rolling.
I may have played 2 or 3 songs, and then somebody asked for the guitar, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, buddy. Like, yeah, you want to play 1 or 2? Fine."
And he plays the worst song.
It was Oasis Wonderwall. But he started rolling. And look, if I don't care, I'll gladly share, and I understand not everybody's like extremely fluent, but
right.
When I'm getting warmed up, don't take it from me and knock the wind out of the sails.
Right. Yeah, I know, dude. Come on. Yeah.
And then so I don't even think he played that full song, and then he stopped, and they they wanted something else played, and he started playing the exact same thing.
Ran it back.
The exact same thing, and I was like, "Oh man, we gotta we're gonna go through this again." And Funk and I heard about this. We heard about this for days.
It was, dude. He was so proud of that moment. I mean, I was proud of it.
Walked up and just literally grabs the neck of the guitar and goes, "Hey," like pulls it from him, turns around and hands it to me. And it's just like, "Here you go." And I was like, because I'm not I wouldn't do it. I'm not that
right. No, that's dude.
Like, ride it out, bud. Like, have fun, I guess. But
man.
Funk literally I don't even think he let him start singing it. He's like, "Wow, it was a different song." And I was like, It sounded the exact same, bud. So he just handed it to me, and then we finished it off.
That was.
But the ride home as well was because, as you said on the way down, Funk was in the trunk. So that ride home was obviously fun. I mean, between Funk and yourself and
Dude,
everybody else drinking, and then
I
the
woke
kid.
up at your house and I couldn't find my dude. The two things when I wake up: where are my glasses and where's my wallet? Had neither of them. I'm freaking, dude. You know me, dude. I get fucking man when I get worked up over something.
Yep.
I can't take it. And
Well,
I go into
I seen you in the car on the way home, and you were just leaning over forward and like just rolling with the car. You could tell you're just passed out.
Yeah, done. But I woke up, dude. I go right to your car. There's my wallet. There's my glasses. I was like, today is gonna kick ass. But yeah, no, I tried passing out on the recliner with
chair.
my
You were bent at a 90-degree angle with
I
your
got
head.
scoliosis too.
Your head into the back of the chair. And I mean, you were, and I was like, "What the fuck are you like?"
Oh man, but
so, that was Friday. Friday was lengthy,
right? And so we wake up Saturday, and I'm like, "Oh shit, we have a house
Airbnb in
3
Pittsburgh.
blocks from the fucking casino. Hawkeyes are playing at 2:00. Let's fucking go, dude."
Right?
We're driving down to the city, man. I'm like, "Yes, dude." We get to that house. That house was nice, man.
It
for
was.
being in the cut.
Where it was, yeah, it was a very nice place.
Oh man, we get there, dude. I was like, let's go to the fucking sports book, man. Go to the sports book. I'm like, man, it's my birthday. It's my 30th birthday. I'm looking at these screens. I'm with you. I'm with Mark. I'm like, this is everything I could have asked for and more, dude.
Pitt and Penn State were playing, so
that's right.
It was pretty crowded.
Boy, the end of that game, yeah, it was. Put our bets in.
And the end of that game, yes. And the end of that game.
So we put our bets in, taking Uber back to the Airbnb, waiting for the Hawkeye game. Dude, man, I felt bad for Funk because Funk loves him some Pitt football. And, dude, when it was 4th and goal, down 7, and they go to kick the field goal, and he walks out of the room because they're kicking it. And then I got to tell him that he misses it, dude. That was dumb, man.
Didn't even make it, bud.
And then the Hawkeye game comes on. The Korchalks roll down with the – dude, quick shot to Korchalks, bringing all them discs, man.
Oh, man, I'm set now. I got at least a handful of discs from that lot that they brought down.
That was a good draft. And, dude, that fucking driver that gave me first fucking toss lost to Dahn Monroe. You got to find that fucker.
Oh, shit, that's right. Yeah, I'll go out. Maybe I'll try to go out tomorrow or something.
Got them guys in the gambling and shit. And so Iowa kicks off, and they fucking delay the game, dude. That was the only thing that kind of ruined, not even ruined the vibe because the Hawkeyes won, but
it just reeled everybody in a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, shit was getting wild.
But I'll tell you,
it
was. Yes, it was getting out of hand. And so they delayed the game first, and it's like for 25 minutes they come back on the field. I'm watching the game again, and then you see both teams run. I'm like, what the fuck? And so right before they run off the field, my mom goes, call me at 5:18. That's when you came out of me. That's what she said because she's an idiot. Just being funny. I was like, okay. And so it's like 3-something. And they're giving us no updates on the game. Just showing us radar. And we're bumping. We ain't even listening to the TV. So I go back to the television again. It said the Iowa Hawkeye game will resume at 5:18. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yep.
I was like, man, it took me back. I almost started crying. And so 5:18 come, I put on my favorite song of all time, The World Is Yours by Nas. And I was like, this is fucking wow. And so we're all partying down there. The Hawkeyes win, man, on the last second field goal.
They did. Dude, they pushed, though.
I know. But, dude, they said in Iowa that game got moved to Iowa State given one. I'm like, fuck, dude. We'd have hit that. And so we're maintaining. And, dude, just people start rolling up to the house. I'm like, everyone rolling through, dude. Aunt Sarah, dude, hooking $50 for the Rivers, man. And Korchalks giving me fucking crossword puzzle. And I hate crossword puzzle tickets. I don't tell them. I didn't even scratch them off. I just scratched the barcode off and scanned them. They weren't winners, but I wasn't taking the time to do them. And, man, just everyone rolling. And then I'm standing there watching the game with you, and motherfucking Josh motherfucking Flanagan shows up. I ain't seen him in 4 years, dude. Came home to surprise me for my birthday. I turned around. I was like, what? Dude, you could hear it in my voice. I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah,
like,
I was aware of that
were
a while.
You?
Yeah.
No, you fucking faggot. Why didn't you tell me?
Because I wasn't supposed to, Al.
Right? I know. Ah, dude. And I was like, man. So we go to the casino. I watched my other brother, Jay, lose $400 in like 20 minutes playing roulette. And I was like, dude, I got to go to the sports book and just sit down.
It's got to hit red soon.
Yeah.
Right?
And man, just everyone died, dude. It was just, that was the greatest day of my life, I think. I really do think that, dude. Everyone just in a good mood, good people.
And the casino, I mean, yeah, we probably packed it in from the casino at like 2.
Yeah. Then get back to the Airbnb, fucking popping bottles of champagne. Josh fucking slamming the motherfuckers off the wall. And just singing songs, man. And that was it. That was so fucking perfect. That was, man, that's all I wanted, dude.
It was another long day. It was extremely lengthy.
And so now we got to wake up and go to the Steelers game in the morning. It's like, oh, man. And so, you know, dude, I want to be down in the parking lot 9 o'clock. That's what I wanted to do. Well, my goddamn dad's coming down to the game. And instead of using GPS, he prints out directions on MapQuest like it's fucking 1998. And I'm stressing out. I'm stressing out because I know he's going to fuck up. So I call him at one point. I'm like, where you at, Dad? He's like, yeah, I'm before the tunnels. It's backed up. And I'm like, fuck. So now I'm really stressing. Call him again about 20 minutes later. I was like, where you at, Dad? And granted, he don't use the F word. He goes, I just missed my fucking exit. And I'm like, son of a... I was like, where the fuck are you? Because I can't tell where I'm at because I'm not that smart. And I don't know where I'm at. And I was like, what the hell are you going to do? That motherfucker pulls... He was like, I'm going to the police station. Like it's 1983, dude. Goes to the police station, get directions on how to get there, dude. I was like, Dad. Like, and I'm stressing out. And now, at this point, Funk is 2 sheets to the wind drunk. Because I was hoping to wake up with a bitch on that air mattress, but I woke up next to you.
Oh, I
remember at one point, dude, it was awesome. I was on the ground.
I mean, a bitch, yes. A female, no.
Yes. Dude, I was like, because I'm too heavy for an air mattress, I was kind of on the ground. And at one point, I didn't know what was going on, but I just felt myself kind of rise up a little bit. And I looked over and I was like, oh, shit. What up, Dick? Like,
well, let's talk about that because I stayed up till, God.
You were up way later than me, dude. I packed it in.
At least 5. And I left. It was me and Funk were the last ones left. And it was probably 5 or 5:30. Right. And I was like, dude, Steelers tomorrow. I got to go. It's a 1 o'clock game. I got to get some sleep. Man, it may have been 9 a.m. And who wakes me up by pulling the covers off of me? Funk. And I'm dude, not now. Like, give me my fucking covers. You were up with me past 5. I need fucking sleep.
Right.
You got to nap it out. You got to nap it out while we went to the casino last night. I need sleep.
Yes. Fucking man. And that's, dude, he was so fucked up in the morning. I was like, look, and I'm stressing out about my dad.
Yeah, he was pretty toasted in the morning.
Of all people, like, dude, you're talking to the most even-keeled. I'm not going to get upset over anything. And I wasn't upset, but, dude, I looked at him, man, and I almost grabbed him by the shirt, and I was like, look, motherfucker, you got to fucking chill. Everyone is sick and tired of worrying about you, man. Just fucking relax. Just relax, dude. That's all you got to do. But it was funny in the morning because Mark was like, maintain, dude. You got to maintain. And he looked at Mark and said, I'm done with that shit. I'm not like...
I'm done with that shit.
Oh, so finally my dad, I see him. I'm like, thank God. My dad, like, I felt like the dad waiting for my kid to show up. And finally, motherfucker gets there. And so the Airbnb neighbors to us were Seahawk fans.
Yep.
We're talking to them. They're cool as fuck. I mean, from Seattle. Seattle's that's got to be a real chill ass place. And so we're talking. They're like, hey, can we walk with you guys? We don't know where we're going. It's like, absolutely, man. And so my dad must have thought we knew them, like they were our friends. And so these people were like so where are you guys from? And my dad just looks him straight up, dude, goes, Saltsburg. And I was like, oh, my God, Dad. And he's telling about Indiana County. And I'm like, but that's me, dude. Every time I go somewhere and someone asks me where I'm from, I say fucking Salzburg, dude. Me and Mark are dying. So, man, we get to the game. It was a heartbreaker.
It was a heartbreaker. But the game in general was just...
dude, I'm glad you guys got to watch a Steeler game with my dad. Because, like, I think people get the wrong perception of my dad. But, like, dude, he was in the zone, dude. He's screaming, dude, when it was third down.
He was upset if I missed his high five. He's like, no.
Like,
oh,
no, he brings them down.
Too, bud.
He's a downtown guy.
I was like, all right.
Because he's getting old. I get him one to stand up, and he would just put two hands down. Like, no, dap me up here. And, oh, man. And then so game ends. We were emotionally drained. I thought Mark was going to start crying. I almost started crying a couple times.
There was a lot of money on that game.
Yeah. Oh, man, there was. And we had them. So anyway, we get back to the Airbnb. And, dude, I could have sat there and talked with you, Mark, and my dad until now. I remember talking to my dad, and he's hard of hearing. So I was like, Dad, what were you doing at 30? Laying pipe. And he goes, playing ball. Like he thought I said playing ball.
I remember that, yep.
And I was like, no, laying pipe, Dad. He just looked at me and smiled. And oh man, so I'll
tell you what, he fucking he likes when I make fun of you, I think.
Yes. Oh, yeah, both of my parents do. They love that, dude. You cut me hard on something.
Oh, okay. Yep. You go, well, you asked Caitlin to put your phone in her purse.
Yeah.
And I said, and you handed it to me, and this thing's like a fucking computer. It's so big, and I'm like, ow, this thing's fucking huge. And then your dad was sitting between us. And I go, guarantee that's the first time you heard that. And I watched it. He fucking lost it.
dying. You know, man. Because I expect that shit from you. So, but then I look over at my dad, and he's like slapping his knee. 75 years old laughing. I was like, all right, motherfucker, chill.
There were a few things that were said where I caught him just fucking chuckling, and I was like,
oh,
yeah,
man, you guys were killing me, dude. And that was so great. Like, just the interaction between you guys I was like, yes, Dad. Like, I think for a lot of my time when I was getting in trouble when I was a kid, he was like, this kid's lost. This kid's got no chance. And he saw that I weeded out the friends that I don't talk to no more, and now I'm hanging out with who I need to hang out with.
We got a great fucking crew, man.
Yes, and he and both my parents realize that now, and I think that's why they were like, yes, dude, like,
yeah. So, no, it's fucking. I think about it every time. Anytime anybody comes home and we hang out like that, like, yeah, we're pretty fucking lucky. Like, I got a bunch of cool
stuff. No doubt, dude. I mean, I have some sad days down here, man. I have had some terrible days down here. We won't get into those, but
yeah,
it's like, dude, man, I am so blessed, and I don't even believe in God, but I'm so blessed. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man. It was the greatest, dude. We had so much fun. So yeah, shit. Fucking Sunday's done. Dude.
Yeah, because Sunday we did dip out. I was like, I gotta go sleep in my own bed. I gotta go take care of the kid and stuff.
I slept from 7:30 that night to 11:30 the next day. Just needed it, dude. Needed it. We wake up. Josh is still there. It's me, Josh, who now we call Fred Funk. I forgot the golfer. Josh made that up, Fred Funk. So call him Freddie Funk there. Go down to the south side, man. Or the strip district, I mean, and fucking, dude, go to the OG Permanis, drinking irons, eating, and, man, do all that. Then leave there, go to Matt and Jen's house in Mount Lebanon. Man, beautiful home, watching the Jet, because Matt's a big Browns fan.
Yep.
Had the under in that game. I wasn't betting on the Browns, but taking the under. Hanging out there, drinking beers, taking Uber back to the casino. Then me and Mark just start standing them up, dude, watching car wrecks like we've been doing for, honestly, 25 years. Like, hanging out, watching car crashes.
Well, we got extremely lucky with the Airbnb because we were supposed to be out
Oh yeah, Sunday
Monday
night.
morning. Monday morning.
Yes.
We were supposed to be out.
Yes. And Mark hit her up and was like, dude, there's no way we can have this place clean. Well, he didn't say that to her.
Right.
But like I woke up at like 9:30 that morning.
And you're supposed to be out by like 11.
Yeah, and I'm just looking. There's just cans everywhere. We didn't shithole it because Mark is.
No, it's just time consuming. And I mean,
Yes. But I woke up with the hot pipes, the hottest of the hot pipes. I drank 2 squirts in 25 seconds. I didn't even taste the first one. It didn't even make my eyes water. I poured it right down the hatch. Second one, I kind of like sipped and burped a couple times. Like, boy, squirt kicks ass. And so I'm walking up, and Mark's all fucked up, still hungover, and he's like, "Yo," I was like, "What up?" He was like, "I'm asking for another day, bro." And I was like, "Good call, man." And so yeah, dude, and it was funny because I was looking up the rules and regulations on that Airbnb. Right. It said no more than 8 people, no parties or events, and I was like, "Oh man."
Little do they know who's showing up.
Yeah. But dude, I was at your house when she wrote the review. I'm like, oh my God, please.
Yeah, we got the review. We got the review in the email. Now I'll remember this next time because I won't sign on as a guest next time. I'll just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna show up. Fuck it.
Well, me and Mark the night before that were like, well, you got to write a review, and it was like, yeah, the high ceilings are great for joints. Like, dude, just putting all that in there, like,
pot smell dissipates quickly.
Yes, and it was just like, says she only wants 8, 19 could fit comfortably. Like, just wanted to ruin it.
Great place for a party or an event.
Yeah. Or die, dude. So, yeah, that was Monday. Do our thing there. Then Mark takes me back to your crib on Tuesday. Fucking, he left, man.
What do we do Tuesday?
I was thinking about that. I think we just maintained until Vital showed up.
Oh my God. No, that's
we
fucking.
Just hung out.
That was Tuesday. Yep.
I think.
Yeah, because I don't think you got back till a little bit later. You guys went down to the strip and shit and ate.
Yeah, we didn't go to the casino because we put a bunch of money on this Japanese tennis player at 1 a.m. and that bet plus 565 and she won. So we had to go to the casino and collect our money before we dipped.
But yeah, then you came back and I mean it was probably mid-afternoon, but we hung out. I don't know. Didn't do much. Standard.
Yeah, probably had cops on, hanging out, bullshitting. What we always do.
And then we were like, well, NHL 20 came out recently. I had a 10-hour trial going, so I was like, let's do it up like the old days.
Yeah, and it's 8:45, and Vital texted me out of nowhere. He's like, "What are you up to?" And I was like, "I'm at Tick's house," and he lives like
in
20
North
miles.
Washington, I think.
Yeah, okay, so it's
right
not
outside
that
of
bad.
Apollo.
Right, and it's late. He's got to work at 6 a.m, and he's like, "What's Tick's address?" And I send it to him, not thinking much of it.
Right, dude, but that's something he'd say too, and you just be like, okay, whatever.
Right. 45 minutes later, dude, he's calling me. He's like, "I'm outside, I think." I was like, "No shit, dude, motherfucker showed up." And so, dude, and that was an OG night too. Playing, dude, my 2 favorite people to play Xbox with. We're playing NHL doubles, dude, till 4 a.m. and he's got to work at 6.
Hold on.
What?
Because we played threes a few times, and I was like, let me go see if I can find another controller. And he goes, I brought mine. Fucking came prepared, brought his own fucking controller, and I was like, dude,
I forgot about
it.
Dude.
He's like, hold on, let me go to the car. And I was like, yep, okay. Yeah, and it was after 3, and he was like, I probably should go. And I was like,
dude,
normal people would be sleeping by now. But
yeah, and I got a snap from him that day at 6:30 in the morning. He's like, 5 cups of coffee. Hasn't done it yet. And so, man, wake up that day, and my mom come pick me up. We fucking cook out. Man, went to Bardeen's. You got to get down there, Tick. I'm telling you, it is the greatest meat in the game.
Yep.
So cook out at my house, and then you and Caitlin show up. That was a fun night, too. Just us bullshit, man. Van was there. He was being a good little boy.
Oh, he's always good, man.
Caitlin and my mom are balls deep in conversations. You and my dad are talking about golf, but I'm just
balls deep.
Yeah,
Al, you set.
Oh, dude, I teed it up.
I'm gonna Brett Helmer it every time onto the fucking
the
office.
Hitman boy.
Oh man.
Dude, I just sat back at one point and I was like, this is, man.
Yeah, well, that was the last night you were here. We hung out at your parents for a little bit. We stopped at Kate's on the way home too.
Yeah. Dude, what a great home. Dude, that's a nice house. I was like, what do you guys pay for?
We stopped by there the other night too. Actually, we dropped him off at Caitlin's dad's for a little bit. And we picked him up, and on the way home, we saw her outside. She was like fucking hanging out outside or something. She was like, fuck it, let's pull in. So we stopped and talked to him for a little bit. The one thing I want to get back to though, because I was trying to figure out what day it was, but it must have been Tuesday. Had to be Tuesday, because I think Tuesday Mark dropped you off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Tuesday because
the mini golf
wife went back to work, and we
oh my god,
we went disc golfing, me and you.
Yeah.
With some of the new discs the Court Chalks got. You did lose the one on the first hole.
First fucking throw.
You got that nice disc out of there though. That one. That's
man, you just see me throwing it this morning. Oh man.
Just
I'm probably gonna go pro.
It fits with your throw. You beat me on that one. It was close. Fuck, dude. I always think back to those first two holes, and
you missed
both
that.
Of those baskets.
No, you went to putt one. I was like, you gonna hit that tick? And you're like, I do this with my eyes closed, and you put it off the bucket, and it rolled, and I was like,
it rolled,
yeah.
roll. Fuck. But then game on. We went to par 2 in Monroeville.
Well, dude, I will say this. I didn't know we were going to be playing 3 rounds. I thought it was just 18 holes there, dude.
We talked about it multiple times, and I told you they had 50-some holes every time.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I was well aware that there were 3 courses there. And we rolled up. This is after, and we didn't put any money on disc golf, which that's your loss.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. I was winning all week, dude. I give a fuck.
Then we get to putt putt, and you're like, okay, $10 per 18.
Right, and I paid for your golf.
Yeah.
It was
Well, it was $10 for 3 fucking courses.
That's a deal. That's a motherfucking steal,
how do you not
boy.
take that? I pay $10 for one. I don't give a shit.
Exactly, dude.
But no, it was $10 per 18. So overall score winner on the 18 won $10, and then we did the $1 per ace as well.
Oh,
And that one, this is for anybody who hasn't been there. This is putt putt golf. This is
real. This is NPA, National Putters Association sanctioned course.
Yeah, this is not mini golf. You're not.
Yeah, there's no games, dude.
We're 30. Through the dragon's mouth or doing a loop or anything.
Yeah.
Every hole is aceable.
Yeah.
And man, we checked out those whiteboards. They got fucking leagues there every week.
I know, you got to get in that, dude. You'd be dumb not to.
It's going to be me and a bunch of 70-year-olds.
Who gives a fuck, dude? Give
They're
them tuggies, too.
Give
you Viagra, get up again.
But yeah,
the first course, we were close. I think you beat me before. And Tick, I'll tell you this right now. On that second course, I was going to physically assault you at one time. I looked at you, dude.
I probably had the biggest grin in ear to ear.
Yeah. No, I missed a little tap in that rimmed out. And I rimmed out a bunch of them. I'm not making excuses, but I rimmed out a couple. And I look at you, dude, and you would just be looking down like didn't want to make it noticeable. And I'm telling you, dude, I was going to kill you. I was going to kill you. Thank God the Eddie Money fucking.
We got to talk about that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So as we're playing,
it's 80s corn dick banger,
dude. It sounds like 90. It sounds like 94.5.
Dude, it was shooting through the arms, a heartache, bang bang. Dude, I was like, oh man, dude, I like that shit.
I don't recall any ads, commercials, so I don't know if it was a radio station or they just had like a Spotify channel on or something.
Yeah,
dude, it was towards the end of the second course, and man, we're just like you said, 80s corny fucking bangers all day long. And we're getting towards the end, and I go, Al, I said, the only thing we need right now, a little bit of Eddie money.
And I said, no, God's going to make it happen because God just called him home.
And, I was like, because he just died. And I was like,
rest in peace.
That's the only thing.
Hold on, dude. When you said anybody's got one ticket to paradise, dude, I was fucking tired.
And it's one way. You ain't coming back.
I told my mom that when I first saw her, and she was fucking dying, dude.
Give him some water, man. His esophagus hurts. But yeah, I was like, only thing to make it better, Eddie money. And I'm telling you, weren't more than 2 holes later. And it wasn't even an Eddie Money song that I recognized. It wasn't like
right, which is even better.
It wasn't. And I finished the hole, and you're in the middle of putting, and I'm like just listening. I'm like, dude, this sounds like fucking Eddie Money. And you come to the end, and I was like, oh, I this might be Eddie Money. And I just looked it up by the lyrics, and sure enough, Google tells me that's Eddie Money.
Dude, between that and the 518, I might start going to church again, dude.
Right? Like, couldn't have happened at a better time. Like, perfect. 2 holes after we said it. It was probably the next song or 2 songs after.
Yeah.
And then they played a Carter song too, because that.
Oh yeah, he just passed away as well.
They're all good. They're all going. They're all on their way out. Everybody's old now.
I know. Ain't that life is a bitch, man.
Sucks, dude. I mean, it's just gonna continue to happen.
Yeah, legends going Dahn.
Yep.
But hey, fuck it, dude. I'm here now.
Man,
but
the week was intense.
It
was too much to handle at times, but it was.
Well, everyone maintained. That was because that's what the maintain comes from my mom, because she was like, you guys are using my word an awful lot. She'd always tell me when I was like 18, 19, 20, I'm talking piss my pants drunk.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, maintain, Alex. Just maintain. And, dude, I was proud of everybody. I was proud of myself. There was no liquor getting, like, dude, honestly, if I'd have bought a bottle of Jim Beam Saturday, I'd have been sleeping before the Iowa game ended.
Oh,
I was
absolutely.
like, no, dude, like, and I told myself before I come home, I was like, I'm not wasting any days laying in bed, hungover. And I didn't, dude. And I was like, all right, man, I'm 30 now.
Full advantage
boy.
of the time you were home, man.
Yeah, and we did. And it was, I love you guys, man, for real. It was, I'm blessed. Like I said, I'm fucking blessed with, it's unbelievable. It's unfucking real,
Everybody who showed up, like, whoa. Like I said, the crew is.
My favorite thing was you guys got to experience my mom and dad for who they are. Like,
and I think I told you that's probably what I nominated your dad the MVP for the weekend.
Oh man, he was
just bullshitting with him.
He's the best. He's the man.
We got into bowling at the Salt, and I mean, he's like,
yeah.
He's telling me about his 300s and shit. I mean,
he's about it, man.
And then we were at the Steeler game, and they were doing the top NFL play of all time, and like it was the Immaculate Reception. And I was like, and I turned, I was like, do you remember that, Bob? Like, you remember? Oh man, and you could just see it, and it's like,
well, no,
it's gonna be one of those things your kid asks you someday, and you're like, man.
Yeah, he said. Dude, he was at work listening to it on the radio, and he said he almost had to walk outside. He said he couldn't fucking believe it. And I was like, Dad, me and you aren't similar at all, but when it comes to shit like this,
that's it.
That's my motherfucking
watching the
dog,
Showcase
dude.
Showdown, son. That's it.
That's how I came into the game, but yeah, because I don't think a lot of people believe me, and we brought that up, and he was like, yeah, I just wanted to see what, see who's going to win or not.
That's it. Nah, that was great. You don't watch the first 50 minutes for nothing.
Right. But nah, dude, that was my favorite part of the weekend, to see honestly, to have that much fun with my mom and dad, and then to see them have that much fun with you guys was, oh man, it was so gratifying, man.
Real recognizes real, son.
No doubt. It just took a while.
That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Man.
Hey, it's fucking, man, we just killed an hour like that.
Just like that.
Yeah, we're at an hour. What the fuck?
Wow.
That was a long week. It was a long week, buddy.
Yeah, dude. And it's been a long time since we put one out, too.
It's been a long fucking lull. But
yeah, we gotta quit that shit. That shit.
It's going. We're rolling now.
We're back.
It's prime time season. We're back in working
football mode. Let's go.
Football coming. Hockey season next week, son.
Draft tomorrow night, boy. Tomorrow.
Get ready.
Kucherov, boy. I better get there.
Oh, I hope you get.
Do you think he goes number one? Do you think he goes number one? I mean, regardless, I'll put
money on I think McDavid going first.
Nah.
He's first in every fucking league everywhere. He just
is. But dude, until Edmonton gets defense or a goalie,
that's the only reason I question it. Is they have such a bad back end, terrible defense. Goaltending's just been new guy in every year.
Yeah.
you're never going to get anywhere. But he still puts
Right.
up 100 points. So the season they do finally click, he fucking jumps off. But
we'll see. We'll see.
It's going to be a fun
Well,
season. I'm excited for hockey.
You want to talk about some marijuana, or you want to save that?
We're going to save that. We'll move on. We'll save that for next week because we're pretty deep already.
Okay. Yes.
We gotta,
yes. That's what we need. Okay.
I say we get in. We're still going to roll the same old shit, buddy. Same old shit.
Oh, dude.
I've been sitting on this thing for fucking weeks.
Dude, what are you pounding on, man? I like it, dude. To get
my desk.
Yeah, no doubt. What do you got, cuz?
So I have to do this one now. And it may not fit because we did one podcast it's going to be one in September as well, but we did one in August. Only one. Because I wanted to do the old Woodstock.
I know.
month.
We fucked up. That's all.
And we hammered it with Janis Joplin, and that was like the only Woodstock thing. I've had one sitting in the queue since then.
All right, rip it up. Rip it up.
This one probably thinking off the top of my head, it's got to be like top super group of all time as far as I'm concerned. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
I was going to say Wu-Tang for a second, but I got you.
CSNY.
Dude, Ohio is one of my favorite songs.
So it's so funny because if you really dig into the whole dynamic of the group, it's fucking crazy. It's wild. It's a soap opera. People hate each other.
Didn't one of them date the bitch from Fleetwood Mac? Or marry her? Because I think he was the one blowing cocaine up her butthole when her nose went all fucked up there.
It's possible.
All right, go ahead. My bad. I'm done. Go ahead.
I'll tell you, I watched something on him when I was prepping for it. It's been a few weeks. But no, these guys, so there's such a love-hate relationship between all of them. Man, they put out great music. They go on tour, and then they fucking hate each other for a couple years. They come back and do it again.
Right.
But all these guys were established before this band. You got David Crosby. He was in the Byrds.
Okay.
Stephen Stills and Neil Young, Buffalo Springfield. And then Graham Nash was in the Hollies. So you got all these guys that are just phenomenal. They're great singers. And that's part of what makes them so good is the vocal harmonies that they fucking hit. Really great stuff. They all brought their own kind of thing to the table. They're all songwriters. So they're all pumping out fucking heat. And then they're just working together to make it sound great. Right. They were big in like the protest movements and shit like that.
Oh, hi, dude.
Right. Ohio is the perfect example. There's a couple other songs, but they were big in that movement at that time in the world. I believe it was their second live performance as a group was at Woodstock.
No shit.
Yeah. I believe that they did the first one. That's they were like, dope, I guess we're traveling to like Woodstock tomorrow. Don't know. And they had no clue what it was, but they show up. And from there, they just kind of took off. And again, fucking David Crosby, like, the one story that sticks out to me, at one point they kicked him out of the band because he was so into freebasing that he had a crack pipe.
Ain't nothing wrong with smoking crack, dog.
He had a crack pipe on top of an amp, and during practice, the vibration shook the crack pipe off, and it hit the ground, and he stopped practice because his crack pipe broke. And that was the point where they're like, you know what? Get the fuck out. Like, that's enough. You're not stopping practice for a crack pipe.
Shit.
So much good. A lot of bullshit between them. If you don't follow fucking David Crosby on Twitter, he's funny. He's a very just genuine guy. He'll tell you exactly what he thinks. I remember one time he ripped up the Doors and was just like, yeah, fuck the Doors. They were, bullshit. And all the flack he took for it on there, but he backs it up, and I love it. So the album I'm doing today is called 4-Way Street. It's a live album from him. You get the best of everybody, essentially. So what they do in this album is there's a lot of trade-offs. These guys don't have a big band. There's not fucking drums. There's not big bass players, not electric guitars. You're talking 4 for the most part, you're talking a lot of acoustic instruments and just really good vocal harmonies. It's a double LP. There's 4 sides to it. Fuck. Okay. And like I said, everybody's a songwriter, so you get the best of all of it. Side 1, you get Teach Your Children, which, I mean, that's a banger. Side 2, you get like Neil Young's Cowgirl in the Sand, Don't Let It Bring You Down, Graham Nash, Right Between the Eyes. Side 3, Southern Man, Neil Young. You get, like I said, it's some of like Neil's really popular solo stuff, but they do it in such a way that, I mean, you've got to check it out. Side 4, Ohio. Then you got Stephen Stills, Find the Cost of Freedom, which is like I said, they're into that fucking hippie, like peaceful movement.
Big liberal movement. And now, the liberal movement in the 70s is something I'd be a part of.
50 years later, we're still like, I mean, it's still kind of there. It's a little fucking extreme at the moment.
Right.
Everybody needs to fucking rein it in a little bit. And, there's a middle road.
No doubt.
There's a middle road to be had.
No doubt about that.
Or either way. But no, these guys, they've been in my rotation heavy recently. This is one of the few albums I have from them, and it's just the live atmosphere is good.
Just Heat Town.
Yeah, like I said, you're talking. Everybody in the song or everybody in the band is contributing songs that they've written.
Right.
And then there are times where they'll pull back and, you can tell it's a little bit lighter. There's not so much going on. And maybe some guys are just singing and not necessarily playing guitar. So it's a little bit lighter. It's not as heavy and fucking rock. But, man, it's quality. And it's high quality.
And that's a certified banger.
But yeah, that's it. That's the Woodstock leftover.
Yes. No, we'll see, dude. Yeah, no more of the bullshit. We'll be hammering them out here. So.
Oh no, I'm getting back.
Because we got to get back to the L's pick. I'm 1-5. 1-5 since we started the podcast.
Oh, I'm canceling last year. I'm wiping that slate clean because I don't even want to know what happened.
Well, you already know. You already know where the big dog's going. Take them, dude. I'm a Steelers fan through. If you want to weed out the Steeler fans this year, it's a good time. Dude, miss me with that.
You bet with your heart too much, son.
Nah.
I love you. But like those text messages I get at like 6:30, like put it on the Bucks tonight, and I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it, Al.
When I texted you and I said bet on the Pirates harder tonight because the line was crazy and it was 11-0 in the third inning, dude, I was like, I didn't even want to go. I was like,
do that shit all the time.
Oh, I know.
And I'm like, can't do it, man.
I know, and I'm glad you got it because, dude, fucking Mark said it best, dude. He was taking a shit at the Airbnb, and Josh called me out on it. And he was like, you got to quit betting with your heart. And I was like, ask Mark about that shit. And he was like, I don't bet with my heart. I bet with L's. And I was like,
well, and that's it, too.
Yeah.
That's where I get sucked into all the time. Yeah. Man, I love this Iowa line this week. Yeah, Al, you're in Iowa, and you're a Hawkeyes fan. I know you love it.
But, dude, we're starting on a fresh slate. You know what? The Steelers are starting on a fresh slate. Take the Steelers. Give them the 3.5. We're going to kick the Bengals' ass. Probably going to win 16 in a row. Dude, take them reins off Rudolph, boy. They should have won last week. They should have beat Seattle. Let that motherfucker throw the fucking ball. They do.
The offense has to finish. And like you said,
you know what?
You got to throw the ball a little more, too.
James Conner got to quit eating popcorn.
What up?
That motherfucker fumble all the fucking – and you know what? Now it's in his motherfucking head. I can't fumble here.
He may never be the same.
He
Two
might
big
not.
Fumbles like that.
Because that's driving me bonkers.
That's a huge game last week.
I want $200 from him. I'm writing him a letter. Say that cost me $200.
I don't.
You can't fumble, dude. That's why, you know what? People talk about Bettis. You can say what you want about. He's a Hall of Famer for a reason. That motherfucker never fumbled except that time against fucking Indianapolis.
But we recovered that, did we not?
Dude, the immaculate, what they call it? I forget what they said. Redemption or something.
Yeah.
Big Bang.
Like yep.
Oh, man. Dude, I almost passed out at Mark's house. I was in fucking
I was
Chance-
passed out
I
at
was
the
at-
Steelers game this past week. Just so you know.
I almost started crying at one point.
First, though, dude, I get emotional at all that kind of stuff, like concerts and shit. I love it. I love being there in the moment.
Oh, and who were we with? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm not there Snapchatting on my fucking, like, I'm in there.
Dude, gave Caitlin
there.
my phone. Like, I don't take this.
Fuck a Snapchat. Fuck taking a picture. I'm gonna watch this game and I'll remember it, and I'll be all right.
I don't remember a whole lot, because I remember at one point someone was like, "Take a sip of this, L," and I had that, dude, and it was so hot, and it was a cold Yingling, man, and I was like, dude,
my knees, I cut those jorts that morning, and I came down at one point, and you went, "Those jorts are a little long, huh?" And,
man, I forgot about that.
Well, and I already agreed with you, but I snipped them a little bit shorter. And then I sat in my seat, and they pull up. They go up your thighs a little bit. And I had 5 inches of the top of my knee showing. And we were in those bleacher seats, and that sun was baking. I was trying to cover it with my hand, like the top of my knees with my hands all day. Like trying to keep them there. Like burn the top of my hands, not my knees. Man, red as fuck when I left there.
So, dude, I gave Mark $40 to go get beers. I was like, get me a beer. Take a beer if he wants one, Caitlin a beer, and get my dad a water. So I give him $40, and I see him take that $40 and start stuffing it in my dad's pocket.
I saw that. Yeah.
And my dad only gave me $120 back. I was like, "Yo, motherfucker," and he's like, "Nah," and just looked at me, and I was like, "All right, hard ass," and dude burnt me on that 20.
Baller move. Like, yeah, he gave it to me, kid, not you.
Yeah. Oh man, it was just, dude. But no, take the Steelers.
Big
dude.
Al's no-brainer. Steelers with the points. Giving the points, huh?
Giving the points. We're giving 3.5 against a hopeless Cincinnati. They're inducting everybody into the Hall of Honor or whatever we got. If they don't win tonight or Monday, the season's done.
That is a Monday night game. That's right.
Yeah.
What a shit slate for a Monday night game, huh?
No way, dude. We're going to win by 50.
Yeah, say that. You think the rest of the NFL wants to watch the 0-3 Steelers against the fucking shit Bengals? No thanks.
Yeah, because they're inducting the old fucking Bill Cowher. Dude, it's going to be a fucking...
Bring them back.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
I know.
I'm over. I was over Tomlin 3 years ago. Get him the fuck out of here, man.
You know what? If we go 3-13 this year, but the clean house, I'm completely for it.
Can I tell you?
For it.
I'm on the verge of putting my fist through a TV. If you call a fucking timeout within 5 minutes of the third fucking quarter again, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
The time.
And you know what? He did it the other day. He did it the other day against San Fran.
Makes me want to pull my hair out.
Rudolph gets sacked, and I'm like, well, either get it to the line, tick, 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 and then he calls a timeout 4 seconds later. It's like, oh, dude, call that right. If you're gonna call it.
Call it. If you're not, don't. Fuck it.
Drive me motherfucking nuts. But
I'm losing.
Hey, hockey's starting. We're all right. We're all gonna maintain.
Talk next week, bud. Because opening night next Thursday. Let's go. Do we have anything? SSP? You got it.
No, that was you. It's yours this week. You made it up.
The SSP.
Yeah, you made
it. TSP. Tablespoons for everybody.
Tablespoons and pepper.
So, yeah. I mean, I guess. Fuck it. Yeah, no, I'm just dropping it. If you you go to your local bar,
it's fall.
It's fall now. It is officially fall. Go to your local bar. They say, you know what, bud? We're only carrying fall beers now. You got to pick. You taking a pumpkin beer, or are you drinking an Oktoberfest?
Dude, sign me up for October. I do. You can miss me with the pumpkin beer
all day.
This might be a runaway.
I fucking hate pumpkin. I don't think I've ever drank a pumpkin beer in general.
Oh, I have. I mean,
they have like spice in them, and I'm not down with that. That's
it's like you can taste the cinnamon in it.
Yeah. Anything that tastes like that or smells like that, messes with my fucking sinuses, man.
Well, I'm drinking a White Claw right now, so I can't say shit about being hardcore. But
I'm finishing up the last of the Natural Light seltzers that were in the fridge.
Oh man, dude!
Catalina lime mixer.
I was telling remember, dude, when you came to my house, we gave them to my mom, and my mom was like, I'm never drinking these again because I'm going to get fucking hammered. And I was like, relax, Mom.
I want to know the sugar content. Fuckers don't put it on there.
Oh, no, I'm on the Truly. It wasn't White Claw.
Yeah.
Sugar content on Truly, 1 gram. 1 gram on the Truly there.
Well, and it doesn't say on natural light, and I guarantee it's because it's fucking high as shit in sugar.
Yeah, that's an inside job.
You can't even find that shit online, just so you know.
No, we tried.
Natural light is not real seltzer. Don't fucking listen to him.
Yeah, but it sure is tasty.
Oh, it's tasty, but it's not real. Like, I don't get the day after benefits of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that sugar kills me. But anyway, son.
Boy, it was glad to, dude. We're back.
Man, it's like riding a bike, just back on it.
Dude.
Easy.
We killed an hour without even thinking of it.
We did like 2 podcasts in 2 months, so we should have plenty to talk about in the upcoming ones. Look for them every week now.
Yeah, we got to.
End of the season.
I'll tell you this. I'm not trying to stroke our cocks or nothing. No way. But, dude, the amount of, like, messages, not that I even got from people, I got from other people, like my cousin Zach in a Snapchat group, Steve Richards was like, I wish they made more podcasts. And I'm like, what?
Everybody
Brandon Treese, man, straight up, straight down, was fucking, I talked to that dude since 9th grade. He's about it.
We were on a basketball team.
You're right. So, but man, it's glad to be back. Hey, let's make this money on this teaser tonight, bro.
Yes,
Virginia
sir.
Tech's losing, so. But all right, dude.
It was real. I'll catch you next week.
Yes, get on FIFA because straight up, straight down.